Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, hope you're doing well. So today's video is going to be an indie based game and this is Survival Vacancy. This game is in early access and if you want more information on it, go to the link in the description and it will take you to the Steam site. But as well, if you want to support as well as get involved with Discord, please do as well. Link in the description. Okay, starting off, I really do like the way that the game looks as well. Controls are pretty responsive as well. When you're playing games like these, sometimes the response of the controls isn't too great. And obviously, look, this is a shift to like light to dark. As you can see, as we've been recording, you've gone from kind of like a day and then goes to like a nighttime, which is kind of cool. Now we want to dig down, we want to collect things as we go, and there's going to be an inventory which you can pick up with tab, and it's cool. Like, look, I'm picking up algus. I assume that's algae. Actually, that's not the proper. It's algus, isn't it? Not algae. No, it is algae. Oh, what am I like? Okay, so again, like quite cool. We seem to be mining for some sort of like resources, which is kind of nice. Now, what enemies that we'll come across, I do not know. Press tab to open your inventory and you will notice that some resources are added to your inventory. Every time you dig a tile, an item will be transferred to your inventory. Different terrains produce different items. Dig until you find iron ore, mine iron ore, mines are hidden behind iron dirt terrain. Okay. I don't know if that's, I guess we can go sort of there. I guess we're trying to like survive what is being like some sort of nuclear type activity, which is kind of cool. I don't know what we've picked up so far. So clicking tab, we've picked up some stone, and can we craft time? Can we craft something? I'm sure that we'll kind of like find out a bit more. We've not really done much. I do like the jetpack as well. It kind of gets us to where we need to be. I don't know if we're going to come across any enemies or anything like that. Kind of objectives. I've got to craft wind batteries. You need to use your engineering skills with the available resources to start making useful things that will help you in building your community. Ah, so I have to go up to the surface, do I? You need to craft an excavator. God, I can't speak. To extract the ore, press tab to open your inventory. Right click on the manual maker. Okay, so we'll go to the manual maker, which is there. Right click on it. Icon and place it underground. Oh, here we are. So I can place it underground there. Left click on the manual maker, machine info appear on the right. Click on the radio switch to switch to a craft menu. Locate the excavator. Why can't I speak properly today? So I need 1 axle and 1 valve. This is 6 iron ore and 6 copper ore in total. So I need some copper ore. Total craft time is calculated based on the items in your inventory. The more intermediate items you have, the shorter craft time it will be. Click on the craft button, stand near the manual maker to make it work. Some machines need the player nearby to work. Now the manual maker will start making the excavator. Collect enough ore and craft 1 more excavator. Okay, so I've been asked to go, I've kind of like completely forgot to kind of just read. It's very important to read that I've got to make another excavator. Is that an option? Is a good there. So an excavator requires an axle. Well, I assume that, yeah, that requires an axle and several other things as well. So I can make it. I've got to make an ingot. Player is too far. Okay, we're going to get back. So there we go. So we're going to do 1 ingot, which is just check it's gone into my. There we go. So ingot. I need to craft another ingot. Going back to the where is it? Excavator. I need an axle. And an axle is created by. First of all, we're going to make some. Let's make some ingots then. Iron ingot, iron ingot, iron ingot. They're both the same. So I need 2 iron ingots. So crafting an iron ingot there. Crafting an iron ingot there. And then what does that require? I need to make one of those.
I think I'm gonna need another iron ingot. If I can get that. I need an axle, so let's craft an axle. Sweet. And if we go to the excavator, I need a valve. Valve will be 2 of those and 1 of those. So let's do that. Let's get a conductor, and then let's get 2 ingots. It's very straightforward. Once you kind of get the handle of this and get the hang of it, it's pretty sweet. I do rate the game. Do like it. So we just got to do the ingot. That's it. So let's go. Not ingot. Let's craft the. I assume they've done that right. Yep. Yeah. Sweet as a nut. Right. Okay. We can now do the excavator. Now that we've got all the required elements and aspects. Sweet. Okay, so now we've got that. Let's right click and hang on a minute. Is that right? Have I just chosen the right thing? One more excavator. And what is that then? Excavator. Oh, it is. It is an excavator. Okay. Yeah, so now the manual maker will start making the excavator, collect enough ore and craft 1 more excavator. So if I'm going to make 2 excavators then? Or should I go with the craft the wind battery, which is tiny power station? No, that's not. Well, obviously I went through that. Structural support. Carrier rail, excavator, the basic component maker, basic circuit bearing. I know these are parts to go into something. Power connector, tiny power station. I guess it's not one of these things at the moment that's kind of like blatantly obvious, but let's continue. Let's do a little bit more mining. I am a person and I'm mining away. Anyway, I'm mining my own business, it seems. I've seen no enemies, which is kind of good in some ways, because, you know, evil peoples and whatnot. I think it's kind of good to kind of keep a level with this. I will kind of like do a bit more kind of boring, kind of down here, tunnel boring that is. We're kind of gonna. I think this is the copper deposits that I need. So we'll dig down. Actually, is this? There must be. Let's have a quick look here. Yes, this is the copper ore. I need a lot more copper ore, especially with what I plan to do with more stuff. I don't know which is kind of like good for kind of bedrock, kind of building a settlement. Level is too high. Okay. I've not seen any kind of like enemies or music just changed then. Always freaks me out a little bit when I hear like music changes. Also got to make sure to kind of create some kind of stepped area, because obviously my jetpack and distance that I cover is going to be important as well. Okay, let's go back to what will be my base for a while. That's kind of like a solid mass. There's a solid floor down here. Let's kind of dig down just a wee bit. But let's build. Let's have a look. I was trying to build the tiny power station a moment ago, but I didn't really craft it correctly. So why don't I try crafting it now? Oh, press the wrong thing. Let's try crafting it now. Let's kind of go back to here. What have we got? Excavator. I don't know if I should be building another excavator. So it says standard manual. Now the manual maker will start making the excavator. collect enough ore and craft one more excavator. So I don't know, like, should I be building another one? Okay, I'll do another one just in case I've not done that properly. Where's the excavator? It's that. But I need some special doodads, which requires some ingots. So there we go. Do one ingot. I should open up my tab at the same time. This is always helpful. Okay, so back to the excavator again. What do we need? We need 2 of those, and that requires that. So I need to make 3 in total. Cool. So I'm doing 1 of those, 1 of those. As a result, sweet as a nut. That's done. Back to the excavator again. It's going to need that. So let's create. I need another copper ingot. God, this reminds me of my RuneScape days. Back in the day when I used to play a bit of RuneScape. Those days are gone, unfortunately. Right. I think that might be it, apart from that. So I need another ingot. And then I can make the valve, which I'm going to do now. So the valve is done. And we now can build the excavator, which I don't know if I'm meant to have 2 or 1. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, it's sweet. Okay, right, I did that then. That's nice. So I've now got 2. I've got 1 there, 1 there. Place the excavators on the ore deposit, 1 on iron deposit and the other on the copper. Oh, okay. I guess I picked that up. So I think that must be. This is copper. It looks like copper. I should really just double check this. So drill there. No, it's not. Copper deposit is down here. So you learn these things as you go through. So down here is the. I'm pretty certain this is copper. We'll just. It's like a stone. This one that I'm kind of mining at the moment. Yeah. So if I got up that, yeah, that comes up with that. We are going to place the excavator there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pick up this here by right clicking, and we're then going to go and find some iron ore, which I think is that mining? Did that mine that section there? That's cool if it did that. Anyway, oh, or do I hover over this kind of ore area rather than what I was drilling there, and do I place? Let's have a quick look. So tab. There we go. Excavator. Player is too far. Oh, right, now I get it. So you hover on top of where it says the respective ores. Ah, see? So we're learning things now. So that's just gone on top of that ore. This is copper ore there. And then what you do is you get tab, which I've got to do quickly before my thing runs out of... There we go. Ah, so that goes there. Need electricity to work or manually if the player is near it. Oh, so I've got to be near them. Like this, so they work. Place the excavators on one deposit, on iron ore, deposit the other on copper. Click on the excavator to learn more about it. I will in a moment. The excavator needs electricity to work or manually if the player is near it. Any machine or structure can be deconstructed. Okay, cool. And the next one is, optionally, you can place the manual maker near the excavators and stand between them to make them both work. After excavators extracted some ores, you can transfer them to your inventory by the right click on it. Okay, cool. I will do that in a moment. Right click. Okay, cool. So you can you can click that and collect them.
You need to generate electricity, then provide it to the excavators to make them work automatically. First, you need to craft a wind battery generator. Collect enough ore by standing near the excavators, or by digging more tiles. Use the manual makers to craft the wind battery generator using same steps in the crafting. Okay, cool. Right, click on the wind battery generator. And you eventually place it on the surface. The wind battery generator will start working and generate wind batteries. You can transfer the generated batteries to your inventory. Left click on the... Okay, I get the idea of that. You need to convert the batteries to electrical power using power stations. Okay. Craft structure support using manual maker. Okay, so I need to do that. Place structure support on open underground space. Then place power stations on top of it. Okay. Oh, wow. So you pull that to then power the thing to do the what's it. Okay, yeah. Right. Double click the power station, then click on one of the ports. I'm sure I'll need to understand this a bit more. But yeah, I guess this really starts with... Now you've learned the basics of electrical power and auto crafting. Use the smelters to craft ingots automatically. Smelters need ground or side support. Use basic components. Burning or craft intimate. Gotcha. After your survivors, you have survivors settled in. Hostile creatures will come at night to destroy any surface structures. Defend your surface structures by using surface guns. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay, let's try and do that. Let's try and get our stuff together. Obviously, we need to... surface guns is kind of important, but I guess we'll need to kind of build the basic component maker. Basic smelter. What do we need for the smelter? So we need one of those, a valve thing, and one of those. Oh, we need two of those. Right, okay. Yeah, smelter is going to be more important. So let's get on with the crafting. What have we got? Do you have any iron ore? Yes, we do. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Yeah, really cool game. I do like this. It's kind of like survival type aspect. I'm just trying to think of like if there's any other game I can compare it to. But it's got like RuneScape meets some sort of like Mario type thing. I kind of use that term quite lightly, but it's kind of like Minecrafty, Mario-ish type vibe, and I'd like this. I like this as kind of like my type of relax game, and just like, again, kind of focus game. Well, not relax when everything gets destroyed. That I don't think will relax me quite so much, knowing that my precious kind of like structures have not survived anything. And I need to find guns then. I need to have a look at that in a minute. But I want to build the smelter first. So we need two of those. We've got two of those. We need the valve thing, which requires some... But we do need to increase the smelting process. Oh yes. I need one of those. Need one of those. Cool. Okay, and then I'm going to need another one of those in order to make a separate one of those, which I believe is then sort of enough for the basic smelter. No, I got that wrong. I've overproduced one conductor. But that's fine. Okay, cool. Right, so let's go to the surface. Or maybe we can build it down here. I don't know. No, I have to build it down. I would have to build it down here? Oh, maybe I have to do structural support. That's what I probably need to do, is I need to create some kind of structure support for it to go on. So that's the next building project. Build structural support. So back to the maker. And metal sheet. Carrier rail, not the carrier rail.
Structure support. What do I need for that? Stone. Okay, well that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build something now around that. How much stone do we have? Loads. Good. Okay, so we'll craft. I think we're depending on what size are these things. Ah, right. Okay, we're gonna need a few. And placement wise, I don't know if it's probably worth I kind of create something up here for this. I love the ambient music at times, but it does scare me. Like, oh no, is there something evil afoot that's going to be coming for me? Hopefully not. How far does this go across? Because I want to go to the edge. Create a nice little structure here. Obviously, I need a dwelling. I need a home. I need something that looks quite nice. I think above here is going to be acceptable enough for that. So let's produce and build. Structural support is where is it? It's there. Okay. I think I'll do 4 for the time being. Let's do a couple more for good luck. There we go. Perfect. And let's place them down. Let's go back to our inventory. Okay, slight bit of a boo-boo by me. I've put this down here, but and this is the thing about understanding the way that the power works, because I should have put the power station down first. So let's grab this a second. Let's lift this up. And let's focus on the main thing I should really be doing, but that's like all about making this power station. So where's the power station? The tiny power station, which I think I created one, and which is there. So I should really pick that up and then look to kind of place that on there. So there we go, power station. And that's the thing about now. I've got to link this up. And just kind of like give it a test with the iron ore thing jobs here, these excavators. The fact is, I've got to try and power them a little bit, and the only way to kind of power them up is to link them up with the conductors, which are actually those conductors. I think they're the conductors. Let's have a excavator or power cables. Placing a connector or rail. Oh, connector or rail. Power connector, so that's there. So I need a lot of right, okay. So I need to craft a load of conductors. So let's get crafting, shall we? And as well, I've made them too far away. So I'm gonna have to pick up. I think I'm gonna have to pick up everything now, because I don't want them stretching right the way across the there. From I did want to make a nice little base here, but there's I suppose I could make another. I could pick one up. So let's just, or maybe I could make a new one. Let's make a new one. Solid. Let's go. Let's grab a new one, which is no. Let's pick one. Let's pick this up instead. And let's kind of go, oh yeah, I should really make some of these power cables. So let's power connector. Let's craft. There we go, nice. I don't know how many one would need, but we'll see. There we go, so that's that done. Let's come over to here where the power is. And then we want to place the evacuate excavator. This is gonna be my problem, just like pronouncing things. Okay, excavator. Right click on that one. We put that there over the ore. We then go to here. We then grab the power connectors, which is here. Which I don't know if I go there, and then we go there, but we need to grab do we need to grab another one? Or can we rotate that one? I think. I'm just looking now to see like the way that it's done. I think I've got to place another. I think I'm going to need another one to place on top. Let's have a look. Let's produce another. Actually, I need ingot first. I need one of these, and then I need one of those. Okay, cool. So I then go to tab. I then grab the. Oh, hang on. Oh, silly me. Right. Okay. We grab that one. We then put that there, and I think do we grab another one to rotate? No. Do we grab that one there? We then go back. We then grab like so. We then rotate. Oh, okay. That doesn't look like. Unless we. Why am I doing this wrong? Okay, let's try this again. That looks better. Oh, maybe I've got to go down to the center instead. Right, let's go. Well, am I only using one at a time when I'm doing that? No, okay, right. Well, let's remove that there. Let's remove that there. And let's go. I think I need to get down to the bottom side of things. So it goes to like there. Let's try and okay, let's try this out now. We're getting there, people. Okay, right. I think the mistake that I've made is largely with what I put with this. I think I'm meant to be putting a battery into this. So let's go there. So wind battery. And I think I'm meant to then go and grab it, which, you know, it'd help if I actually grabbed it. There we go. So I've put the battery in it, and now it's finally powering, getting that done. There you go. So I've learnt now how to kind of like start collecting batteries, and batteries are very important. So obviously by clicking here, but the batteries being collected, I've just collected 5, and down at the bottom left hand corner I'm now working towards my objective, which is very helpful. But obviously I'll need to like make some more gains with like getting weaponry and stuff for going up against evil forces. And there's a few other things to kind of master and get my head around as well. But yeah, like, I'm very impressed with the game so far. As you can see, I've now run out of power, so how this would work is I think I hover over this, I would then go to tab, I would then kind of grab the wind battery like so, and I'll go to back to tab again, and then right click. I need to master this. Okay, there you go. So you hover over. I've clicked it there, and now it's like it's off and running. And hopefully in a second, I then obviously collect, and it starts kind of powering back up again to kind of to mine. So yeah, I'll set up another one and another one similar as that, and then continue on through. There we have it. That has been Survival Vacancy, a fun little game, and obviously continuing on, you can do lots of different things from what you create structure-wise, and as well defenses, and as well trying to keep like links and kind of gathering resources, keeping surviving, and that is the name of the game. A fun little crafter game. So yeah, check it out, link in the description, and see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.